Hello, this is your instructor Teresa Pelkey. Welcome to our Web 2.0 class.
There are hundreds of different types of social networking sites, and here is a list of some of them on Wikipedia. When you think of social networking, the first thing that pops to your mind is usually Facebook. And Facebook is a very popular networking site for connecting with friends and families. So the reason people join social networks is to provide some kind of a community or a connection with others. And many times it is with people that you know. Sometimes it is with people that you don't know, but you're joined together for some reason. Example of connecting with professionals. LinkedIn is commonly used for job searching. YouTube is a social community that revolves around video sharing. You can subscribe to different YouTube channels that are related to a specific topic. Flickr is a community created around photos, where here again you can join a group or follow people.
In today's class, we will look at social networks. Social networks group people into smaller groups. Most social networks are based on some kind of common interest or relationship between the people, although that doesn't necessarily have to be. Social networks give you the ability to browse and search so that you can find other people in order to socialize and establish contacts. So a social network establishes a network of contacts, similar to a computer network, where if we have a link between two people, that person will have links to others that can eventually link back to us. So we have this concept of a friend of a friend of a friend, which ultimately can lead to quite a network of relationships. So social networks allow us to establish contacts in order to share information, so that information is text or web-based links to resources. It can be photos and it can be videos. So we can share information and we can also find information. We might be looking for an answer to a question or a specific type of resource, or looking for an event, or possibly an employment search. So social networks allow us to share and find all different types of information that could be available on the web. This has resulted in a new means or method of communication. So rather than our traditional website searches, we now have another way to find and share information. And using a social network as a means of communication is actually becoming more popular than using email. Social networks are used now by companies and businesses as a means to communicate within the business and to the general public. We looked at Web 1.0 as the ability to link pages. We see Web 2.0 as linking people and communities by virtue of the social aspect of Web 2.0. So what are some characteristics that we find common to most social networks? Well, they are usually based on some kind of common interest or relationship. They have the capabilities of browsing or searching, specifically searching for people or for interests. the members have the ability to share among them. They also have the ability to interact with each other and with the website in general. A social network generally provides services and tools to accomplish all of the above and to enhance the overall experience. And ultimately, something of value is obtained. Most people wouldn't be signing up and continuing to be part of a social network if they weren't getting something out of it. And although what they might get out of it might seem kind of silly to me or you, obviously to them it is meaningful. There are many reasons to join a social network. Entertainment. Just the fact that, hey, I'm going to see what someone else is up to. That is meaningful to a lot of people, not necessarily to me. I might join a social network for a specific reason. It might be something that network specifically provides. Many people join social networks for the same reason that they join groups in the real life, for affiliations, support groups, hobbies.
When you first visit the Facebook page, you will need to either sign up for an account or log in. Generally, you have to log in order to see most content, although a lot of the content could be available to the general public. So I have logged in, and here is TechCrunch's Facebook page. And if you see the navigation on top, the main unit of Facebook is the wall. This is where you will see comments from your friends. So how we connect with other people on Facebook is through the wall. So if you have a friend and they post something on their Facebook page, it will wind up on your Facebook page also. Now, everything is subject to your settings. You can determine whether or not this happens. You can determine how many other comments are posted on your page at one time. There's a lot of customization that can be done. So you can adjust your account settings, you can adjust your privacy settings to see exactly what information can be shared and to whom. And I suggest doing this often because Facebook has a habit of changing a lot of their features. If you wanted to find friends, you can do it here, and what Facebook usually does is access your email account to do this. You can set your profile up. But just to show you here an example of how we communicate with Facebook, these are some of the people that have liked this comment here, and I talk about the like button in my handout. Information, new photos, news, events they may be sponsoring, and other information. Now, when you search for something on Facebook, here's an example. I searched for Web 2.0. I can search for it. I can change my search after I have searched to people, to pages, to groups. Now, here's an example of a Facebook group. Facebook groups are a little different than Facebook pages. These are different groups, and when I go to the group page, how a group page differs from a regular page is that you have discussions. So Facebook groups allow you to have members join. Okay, so a group you join. Regular pages you just connect with your friends. You can join in order to share information. Google Friend Connect is another way of adding social interactions to your blog or website. Here is an example where we can join the site, meaning you are essentially a member. You can create a profile and view other members' profiles and possibly connect with them. Here we have the ability to subscribe using Google Friend Connect also, and our ability to comment.